Hi everyone, I am Sagar Raut. This is our sixth video lecture, and in the previous lecture we have seen some numericals, right? We played around some numericals and we have seen how to calculate the gravitation force, okay, and then how to calculate the velocity, acceleration, okay, and now in the use your brain power section, as you can see over here, the extended version of this question has been given, okay. Now you can see what is the question. Now we have seen in the previous uh, example that Mahendra was moving towards Virat, right? Okay, with some velocity and some acceleration. Now what this example is saying, now suppose assuming the acceleration in example 2, in this example, remains constant, okay, means the acceleration which we have found in previous example 5.34 10 to the power minus 9 meter per second square will remain constant, means it will not change. Means what is the meaning of that? Means the velocity will also remain constant, so v will be is equal to constant, okay. So you got it right. So like if you are riding a bike, आप अगर एक बाइक चला रहे हो तो उसका अगर 40 किलोमीटर पर आवर का स्पीड है तो आपका एक्सेलरेशन कांस्टेंट है, राइट? आप एक्सेलरेशन बढ़ा नहीं रहे हो, कम नहीं कर रहे हो, लाइक दैट. सो इन दिस ऑल्सो वी विल सी इन दिस क्वेश्चन, नाउ ही इज सेइंग द एक्सेलरेशन इज कांस्टेंट, मतलब द महिंद्रा जो भी विराट के तरफ स्लाइड हो रहा है या मूव हो रहा है उसका एक्सेलरेशन कांस्टेंट है, मतलब वेलोसिटी जो है कांस्टेंट है. अब उसके बाद अब उसको देखना है कि हाउ लॉन्ग विल महिंद्रा टेक टू मूव 1 सेंटीमीटर टूवर्ड्स विराट, ओके. नाउ ही हैज़ गिवन द डिस्टेंस मीन्स डिस्प्लेसमेंट, मतलब महिंद्रा को विराट के तरफ जाने के लिए कितना टाइम लगेगा, लॉन्ग मतलब टाइम, ओके. 1 सेंटीमीटर जाने के लिए 1 सेंटीमीटर क्या है? डिस्प्लेसमेंट. तो हम सब ने देखा है उस दिन डिस्प्लेसमेंट में से हमने कौन सा फॉर्मूला यूज़ करना है मोशन का? ये वाला, राइट, दिस फॉर्मूला, राइट, ओके. S इज इक्वल टू यू टी प्लस हाफ AT स्क्वेयर. दिस फॉर्मूला वी आर गोइंग टू यूज इट बिकॉज ही हैज़ गिवन द displacement and there is no velocity, right? Initial velocity is 0 because Mahindra was at initial velocities previously, okay. Now what has been given? Acceleration is constant, means from the previous example if you remember the acceleration is 5.34 10 to the power minus 9 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर. इनिशियल वेलोसिटी मींस इनिशियल स्पीड, मतलब पहले वाली वेलोसिटी क्या है? जब महिंद्रा जीरो पे, मतलब जब महिंद्रा रेस्ट पोजीशन पे रहेगा तो इसकी वेलोसिटी क्या रहती है? जीरो, एग्जैक्ट. वो मूव नहीं हो रहा है, मतलब वो बैठा हुआ है एक जगह, अभी मूव नहीं हो रहा है. स्टार्टिंग पोजीशन ये रहेगी ना किसी भी चीज़ की. अगर हम इफ़ यू आर राइडिंग अ बाइक विल ऑल्सो स्टार्ट फ्रॉम रेस्ट पोजिशन, राइट? So like that Mahindra will also start from rest position, okay. Displacement is 1 सेंटीमीटर, okay. अब आप देख रहे हो मैंने 1 सेंटीमीटर को 10⁻² मीटर में कन्वर्ट किया है. अब मैंने ये -2 मीटर में कन्वर्ट क्यों किया है? बिकॉज आई वॉन्ट टू कन्वर्ट द यूनिट, बिकॉज आई नो एक्सेलरेशन इज इन मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर. या तो इसको सेंटीमीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर में लेके जाओ या फिर सेंटीमीटर को मीटर में लेके जाओ, ओके. हम डिफरेंट के साथ नहीं खेल सकते, सेम के साथ खेलना पड़ेगा, राइट? सो दैट्स वाई वी हैव टू चेंज दिस सेंटीमीटर इनटू मीटर. अब चेंज कैसे करेंगे? आई विल टेल यू द सिंपल फॉर्मूला. जस्ट यू नीड टू वॉट एवर द सपोज यू वांट टू कन्वर्ट एनी यूनिट इनटू अनदर यूनिट, यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द सिंपल फॉर्मूला. इफ वी ऑल नो 1 मीटर इज इक्वल टू 100 सेंटीमीटर, ठीक है. 1 मीटर इज इक्वल टू 100 सेंटीमीटर. अब ये देखना है कितने सेंटीमीटर मतलब 1 सेंटीमीटर होगा. ये इसका सिंपल एनालॉजी होता है, राइट? 1 मीटर इज इक्वल टू 100 सेंटीमीटर, देन हाउ मच मीटर इज इक्वल टू 1 सेंटीमीटर. हमको 1 सेंटीमीटर को मीटर में कन्वर्ट करना है, तो मैंने 10 टू पावर -2 कैसे लाया, अब देखते हैं. अब मैंने ये फॉर्मूला लिख लिया, मुझे x फाइंड आउट करना है, राइट? सो व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल टेक दिस x ऑन दिस साइड, 1 ऑन दिस साइड एंड 100 ऑन दिस साइड, राइट? सो 1 सेंटीमीटर अपॉन 100 बिकॉज 100 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 1 मीटर इज इक्वल टू 100, राइट? नाउ 1 अपॉन 100 सेंटीमीटर. नाउ यू कैन सी द यूनिट इज इक्वल CM गेट कैंसल, राइट? नाउ 1 अपॉन 100 को मैं ऐसा लिख सकता हूँ, राइट? 100 10 टू पावर 2, राइट? 100. सो अगर ये नीचे पॉजिटिव है, इफ इन डिनोमिनेटर इट इज पॉजिटिव, इफ आई टेक दिस इनटू न्यूमरेटर इट विल बी negative, right? So x is equal to 10 to the power minus 2 meter. That's why displacement is s is equal to 10 to the power minus 2 meter. अब समझे? You can calculate, right? Next, time taken, we have to calculate how long Mahindra will take to move towards Virat. So that is the time taken. Okay, now from second equation of motion, okay, now we will take second. Why we have taken? Because it has a displacement, okay, and we don't have a velocity in it, right? Means final velocity. Okay, now the equation is s is equal to ut plus half at square. Okay, now what we have, you can see in a given section, we have acceleration, okay, we have initial velocity. So initial velocity u is equal to 0, s is equal to 10 to the power minus 2, we put it here, u 0, then t as it is plus half into 5.34 10 to the power minus 9 is the value of acceleration, okay, then t square, because we have to find it, right? Now 0 into anything will be 0, 10 to the power minus 2 is same, okay, as it is, plus half into, so what I have done, 5.34 into 10 to the power minus 9 divide by 2, okay, 1 into anything will be that thing, okay, and 2 will go into denominator, okay, into t square, okay. Now 0 plus anything will be that thing, okay. Now 5.34 we will rearrange it, okay. Now this will be our equation right now. So what we have to find, we have to find t square, so if you are finding anything, that should be on the right side, right? That should be on the left side, it will be alone, right? All the things which have values will be on right side. तो t का भी वैल्यू हमको निकालना तो लेफ्ट में जाएगा, राइट? पहले हम इसको रीअरेंज कर लेते, दिस इज इन डिनोमिनेटर हियर, तो इट विल गो इनटू मल्टीप्लिकेशन इन न्यूमरेटर इन on the either side of equation, okay, and here this 5.34 in a multiplication, it will go into denominator, right? So the equation will be 2 into 10 to the power minus 2 upon 5.34 into 10 to the power minus 9 equal to t square. Now t square is in right side, okay, so by conventional law we will take in the left side, t square is equal to, as it is, this equation is as it is. Now you can see these are the two values. It's quite confusing for us, right? So what we'll take, we will do something, right? So now first we will operate on this, okay. So what we are doing, we have taken this minus 9 of denominator to numerator, so it will become minus 2 plus, like we have done over here, right? So it will be minus 9 to 10 to the power plus 9, okay. So now as you all know, what I have done over here, 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 2 plus 9, right? In a power multiplication, in multiplication power will be added, right? So minus 2 plus 9 will be plus 7, right? Because we will subtract 2 from 9 and the sign of 9 is positive, that's why we have taken 7, okay. 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 upon 5.34, okay. Now what I'll do, I know to divide a 2 by 5.34 is quite complicated for me, right? So what I have done over here, I have given 1.10 from here, from the 7 to 20, right? To 2, okay. So so the rearrange will be 20 into the power minus 6, as you can see 7 is 6 now, right? And 5.34, okay. Now I hope you all know the dividation, okay. So if I divide 20 by 5.34, it will be 3.745, okay. So I will request you guys to please focus on your multiplication and division, means all your calculation thing. If you don't know, please ask your math teacher, okay, how to divide and how to multiply a point thing, okay. Then we will see here, so it will be, after dividing 20 by 5.34, it will be 3.745 10 to the power 10 to plus 6, okay. So now we have a value of t square, but do we want t square? No, we want only t, so we will see how we have figured out the t, okay. Now we'll see over here is, now we want t, right? So previously it was t square, okay. So now what we have done, if you want to t, so it will be a square root, right? It will be a square root of thing, right? So t square become t and this will become square root, right? So now if I multiply by this 10 to the power 6, means to this 3745, it will be 3745,000, right? Okay, because I have shifted the point by 6. Okay, now if I took a square root of this value, it will become 1935 seconds. Okay, so how to find the square root? There is one method in mathematics. Okay, so you can find it by that way. Okay, for now I find it by my calculator. Okay, you can do it by your own. Okay, now here as you can see, now I have to convert this 1935 second into minute. Okay, now the same way we have found out. So now you don't know what will be the minutes. Okay, how to find like the previous one we have done for centimeters and meters. So I know one minute is equal to 60 seconds, right? 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So how many minutes will be equal to 1935 seconds? Same thing, you have to do it for everything, right? 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So how many minutes will be equal to 1935 seconds? Okay, so it will be x is equal to, I will rearrange it, x will go here, 60 will come here, 1 will go here. Okay, so x is equal to 1935 into 1 upon 60. Now if I divide it by 5, it will become 5. I am dividing 5, it will become 387 by 12. 387 by 12. Okay, and if I divide 387 by 12, it will become 32.25 minutes. It will be in minutes, but I want this 25 into seconds. Okay, so I will multiply this 0.25 minutes into 60 because I know, right? So it will become 15 seconds. It will become 15 seconds. Okay, 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. That's why I am multiplying it. Okay, so it will be 15 seconds. Okay, so the final answer is 32 minutes and 15 seconds. So this will be the time taken by Mahendra to move towards Virat. Okay, so I hope you got this equation. Okay, so my request over here is to please focus on your multiplication. Okay, first thing multiplication, second thing your conversion, meter to centimeter, centimeter to meter. Okay, and then second to minute, minute to second and hour. Okay, and then your square root. Okay, as I request you earlier, please go through the tables. Okay, and then go through the square roots and squares, and if possible go to the cubes also. Okay, to till 10. Okay, so this is about this equation. Okay, and this numerical. Okay, now we'll see some section of this page. Okay, so what is there? It is about high tide and low tide. We all know the sea, right? So the waves, of those the waves of seas will go in high and low motions. Okay, inside sea, as you can see in seashore, you can see the waves will increase in height and it will be in fast when there is a high tide. Okay, so हम उसको मराठी में भरती बोलते हैं, भरती, राइट? एंड जब लो टाइड रहता है, मतलब जब वेव शांत रहता है और कम उसका स्पीड रहता है या स्मूथ रहता है, हम उसको ओहोटी बोलते हैं. ओके, सो हम उसको इंग्लिश में क्या बोलते हैं? हाई टाइड एंड लो टाइड. वी ऑल नो, राइट? सो व्हाई दिस हाई टाइड एंड लो टाइड इज ऑकरिंग? व्हाई दिस high tide and low tide is occurring? It is simple thing, right? We all know, as you can see over here. I will let you know, guys. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, now high tide and low tide. Okay, now we will see this here. Okay, now this is earth. Okay, it has a water everywhere, right? And it is moon, right? Suppose moon and earth is exerting gravitational force towards each other. Okay, this is earth and this is moon, right? So water which will be here in this position will get pulled due to the moon's gravitational force. So the water which is present on this side will get high tide. Okay, and here it will be low tide, right? Now suppose moon is here right now. Now suppose moon is here. Okay, now water from here will get pulled towards moon. That's why the high tide will be here and the water from here will be low tide right now. So this works like this. Okay, so because of gravitation force between earth and moon, high tide and low tide is there. Okay, so this is the reason of high tide and low tide. Okay, so I hope you got it. So we will see next how the stone will behave if we throw from earth. Okay, thank you so much.